Hello everybody and welcome to the Full Potential Show. I'm James Rick. This is your number one non-boring source for personal development. And today on the line we have Raymond Chenault. Raymond is a motivational speaker, a purposeful living expert, and a life coach. Raymond, thank you so much for being on the Full Potential Show today.
I want to thank you so very much, James, for giving me the opportunity.
Absolutely. You know, I like to get just a wide range of experiences and perspectives, and anybody who's out there helping young people especially, and young and old, live their full potential, well, they deserve to be on this show, gosh darn it. So talk to me, Raymond, about, tell me a little bit how you started to get into motivational speaking and started really focusing on helping youth to live their full potential.
James, I was introduced to the network marketing industry in 2002, and for the past 6 years, I've been involved in several opportunities, which I call network marketing college, because I really wasn't having much success. For it was an education for me. I learned a lot about the industry and what works. And in 2006, I was introduced to a business opportunity that I did have some success with, and the president and CEO would always send us motivational books and tapes to listen to every time we rank advanced. So I was introduced to the teachings of the great late Mr. Jim Rohn. And his teachings changed my life forever. The things I learned, I began to apply to my own life. So I was able to inspire my team to live better lives, to remain positive, no matter what things look like, to work hard every day, to make continued progress in business and in life. And by sharing these thoughts with others, I discovered my purpose and my passion for living. And I wanted to spend the rest of my life giving to the people what Mr. Jim Rohn and others have given to me, a new mindset. I was inspired to become a motivational speaker so that I could help others see themselves better than they are, and to make quality decisions, to dream big dreams and set goals and write those goals down so that they would know where it was they were going in life. Yep. See, people continue today, every day, to call me a motivator, and that inspires people to perform at a higher level. And I want to spend the rest of my life inspiring people to start living their lives on purpose, intentionally and by design.
Well, that's very admirable, Raymond. And now, why is it so important that a person live their purpose?
James, it's fulfilling in life. You know, that's what happened to me. You know, it's Jim Rohn again. After listening to one of his CDs, he made a statement that changed the course of my life. And it helped me create the brand, Start Living Your Life on Purpose. He said that most people spend more time planning their vacation than they do their own life. And I said to myself that day, Raymond, you must start living your life on purpose, intentionally and by design. My mindset was now changing. And I was seeing life differently, James. I've learned that we can design the life that we want, and we are well able to pull it off if we would just take the necessary steps for doing so.
What do you think is the first step? You know, when I think about planning a vacation, I think about all the steps that are involved. And I think when people think about planning a life, maybe it's not so crystal clear. Maybe that's why they spend more time planning a vacation than their own life. What do you suggest are some of the steps? Let's say a young person watching the show today, just starting out in the world, they want to start planning their life, or anybody for that matter. What are some of the steps that you suggest they do?
One of the things that I especially teach young people is get education. You see, everything that we will ever accomplish, and I had to learn this late in life, James, everything that we will ever accomplish in life will come from education, training, and personal development. Let me explain why. So once you are educated, now you have to move on to the marketplace where you'll be trained to do the job. Now, once you have been trained to do the job, now comes personal development, working harder on yourself than you work on anything else. Why? To make yourself more valuable to the company. In fact, you want to make yourself so valuable to the company, James, that the company cannot do without you.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. You know, one thing, Raymond, is that when people are getting educated, they go through high school, and one part that it may be a bit controversial, but I think a lot of kids should not go to college because they're not clear about what they want to do, and usually they won't even use that college education when they get out, except they will have guaranteed debt and everything. So What are your thoughts on that as far as, okay, I agree with you, education and mindset is important, and quality information is going to lead to quality results. But do you think that maybe some young folks, maybe a lot of young folks, are led down the wrong trail in terms of what kind of education they could be getting? Let's say a college education versus a real world education that's not going to lay them down with lots of debt?
I agree totally. That's one of the things that I share with some of my young audiences, is that's the reason why I want them to understand that they must start living a life on purpose. Why are you in college? Why are you here? Mm-hmm. If you don't know the why, James, you're not going to be able to accomplish anything.
Yeah, so in other words, wake up. Like if you don't know why you're doing that thing, but you're spending money doing it, you need to get real clear real fast, or you need to stop doing it.